morning, garden friends. As you guys know, we have had rain for 40 days and 40 nights, which has limited me in being able to work in my outside garden. So what I've been doing is redesigning my screened-in porch to bring in some of my garden into my screen porch area. So today I'm going to be doing some thrifting. I'm going to go to Restore, see what kind of things they have, because I haven't quite figured out what I want to bring into the screened-in porch area, but I do know I'm going to have a lot of plants that I'm going to be incorporating in there. And then I'm going to head over to some of the thrift stores to see what accent pieces I can find. I do know that I want to find some plant stands and then maybe some baskets that I can put the plants inside. So come along with me while I go ahead and do this thrift shopping on a budget for my screened-in porch. All right, guys, let's go ahead and head into the Restore and see what kind of things I can find. All right, for those of you guys that don't know about Restore, you can get all kinds of things at a discounted price, and it's like, people donate stuff to where individuals can come in and get the things that they're looking for. Oh my gosh, they got some cute things in here. I like that wreath. It's only $5. I will take that. I did want something like this to put succulents in, because I think that's what I'm going to focus on out in that area. I'm going to put it in there just in case if I find something else. And then they got like flooring that you can end up getting. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is contractors that, client decided they didn't want to go a certain route, and they end up donating this. And you know what? We actually need a sliding glass patio door. $650. Oh, I'm going to have Kevin come up here and see if any of these sliding glass doors fit ours, so we can get that replaced. Like I said, you cannot beat the prices that they have here. Okay, so I found a plant stand. Not caring for the green, but I'll just go ahead and paint that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get these two pots. I think that'll look really pretty. Some house plants in them. And they're $3 and $5. Okay, I sort of like this. It's like a candle holder, and I actually like that color. Hi ma'am, how are you? Okay, so I found these two candles that they light up. They're battery operated. I really don't want any flames, live flames outside. So I'm gonna get those two. I wanna find something that I can stack that on so they can be like different heights. Okay, so we have a clean slate. I ended up moving all the furniture out. I had to scrub my set, so it's outside drying. Was able to get some things from Restore and also the thrift store that I'm going to use in here, but I also need to get some live plants. I have two that I'm going to move out here because I did find baskets. So let's go ahead and start getting this set up. All right, so we're going to start bringing in the furniture and at least get that set up. That goes right underneath the planting. Pull it out some, because I don't want it hitting. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go help Kevin. I want this a little more this way. Okay. And then bring the other chair here. This just looks so nice. Make sure it's even with. You know, I think we probably, that chair, move over just a little bit to make sure that those two are lined up, and then it's not too close to the sofa. That one there is fine. Okay, perfect. All right. So, I have some accent pillows, and then the tables that I'm going to be putting out here. All right. That needs to be brought in some to be in line with this. Perfect. Oh yes, this is just ideal of how I want this to be set up. So I did get some pillow covers, so I'll put those on and then start putting the stuff that I have for the table. All right, here are some of the things that I ended up getting at the thrift store. Isn't that adorable? I think I'm going to sit over here on that table. I did want a tall plant stand, so I was able to find one. I'm going to sit back there, and I think I'm going to try to find a plant that sort of like droops over, like cascades over, which I think would look nice. And this here, I got this gorgeous wreath. I just like the earthiness about it. And I'm going to put it here. I wanted to get a basket so I could sit over here when I'm reading magazines and what have you. And then I found this basket, and I'm going to put in the corner over here because I have a, oh, what is that? I'll put the name of it up. Or I'll name it when I bring it out, because I remember what it is, but I can't think of it. Over here in the corner. And then that's for my magazines. And then I got some cute pillows. This over here. Now I got this because, you know, out here, I want to be able to put like succulents and have them lined up on the table here. But I gotta go get those. And then I also found these battery operated candles. And this is the funny thing, these were out in the car. And because it was so nice and warm, it started to lose its shape. So I'm just gonna be working with them to get them back in their shape. But I like those. I'll figure out where I'm going to place those, and then get some more items to go on to this table. I do have a lantern. They didn't have a second one of those. I was so hoping that they would, but you know, I'm going for that nice cozy look, and I think once I get my plants, because I've got a hanging one that I want to put over here, another one over in the corner. So, guys, let me go ahead and get the rest of my stuff, get it set up, and then I will show you what it looks like. All right, guys, it is reveal time. I am so excited to share with you how my screened-in porch makeover turned out on a budget. I have a piece that my daughter ended up creating for me off of her business, which I'll make sure I put her link for Oasis in the description, which was my inspiration for how I ended up in laying out our screened-in porch area. So let me turn the camera around and show you how it ended up turning out. All right, we're gonna start over in this corner. And like I stated, this is what you can accomplish with thrift shopping, marketplace, Goodwill, the whole 9 yards, and also Restore. I did end up getting some additional plants because I wanted to soften up the area, and then I was so wanting one of those lollipop trees. Got it on clearance for $3. So, and then just accented the walls with the things that I found. And then let's just do a quick look around as far as the setup and how nicely it looks. Now, initially I was going to leave the seats not covered, but I just thought it was a little bit too much white, and I wanted to soften up the area. And like I said, this was my inspiration. My daughter's crystal tree that she ended up making for me. And I ended up using a lot of the things that I got from Restore and the thrift store and the Goodwill. I think my ficus is in a good location because the screened-in porch area gets morning sun, and usually about 1 o'clock the sun is no longer in this area. So my philodendron that is over there, I actually bought that in from the house because it was sort of outgrowing its spot, and I was looking for something that would drape down. I brought in some of my zinnias and my lime primes. And as I stated, I wanted to focus on the succulents out here in the screened-in porch area. I think it ended up turning out so nicely and cozy. And then over in the corner there is my ZZ plant, which I actually got that 2 years ago from a clipping. And I think it'll end up doing very, very nicely out here. So, and as you guys know, Kevin and I, do a lot of our own work. And this here table, I actually built. It was a flat top on it, and we ended up putting the sides so that I could do that two-part resin and use flowers and wine corks and beer tops to add character to the table. And then Kevin ended up we both ended up making these. He did the tabletop. These guys are probably about 5 years old. He made the tabletops for me, and then I actually just wrapped jute around the large black garden pots, and we put sand in them to keep them sturdy from tipping over. My goal was to bring my outside inside into my screened in porch area. So guys, tell me how you think I ended up doing. All right, garden friends, thank you again for visiting Inspiring Garden Corner. I hope my screen and porch makeover on a budget has inspired you to go ahead and visit those thrift stores, restore, Goodwill, so that you can find things to make your area very comfortable and cozy. Thanks again for visiting Inspiring Garden Corner, and I look forward to you checking out my next video.